Hey guys, Drew Burks here, and I want to give you a quick video demo of ClickFunnels and why I think it's really the best landing page builder out there. In fact, probably the best website builder out there right now. And primarily because websites are changing, right? They started out as kind of a website brochure type of tool that we use as businesses, and then they kind of converted to this blogging and mass content producing type of website. And although there's still places for both of those, right now we're really most people are succeeding with what we call funnel type of websites. And so I want to give you an example of how to use ClickFunnels. The first thing I want you to know is when you log in to your account, you'll probably have some generic funnel types here that ClickFunnels will put in there, and you can click into there and edit them, and I advise you to do so. But for right now, I want to show you what it's like to start from scratch. And I want you to know that I have zero design ability. I'm not great with fonts. I'm not great with colors. I'm not great with layout. I don't know how to do any coding. So I share that with you because I want you to know if I'm able to create really great sites that convert and generate lists, email opt-ins and make me money, then anyone should be able to do it. So with that said, let me give you another tip. Most people are probably going to start with the $97 a month. You get a 14-day free trial, and then after that, if you love it, and I'm sure you will, you'll go to $97 a month. And you could always pay for the $297 a month, but for most people, I think the $97 a month will probably be sufficient. And you get 100 pages, and you get up to 20 funnels. Now, here's the thing, it's amazing how quickly that can go because ClickFunnels is addicting. It becomes very fun. Again, even for someone like me that has a low attention span and really zero interest in this, but ClickFunnels has just made it so fun that I have easily eaten through my pages and my funnels. And in fact, every couple days I actually have to archive funnels and delete pages just to stay within this range. Now, one of the ways that I found to really minimize the usage of funnels is to just create one funnel and just call it miscellaneous page templates or something like that. And you'll see what I've done here is go ahead and click edit. This little pencils will open up the funnel. And in here, what I want to do for this video is just give you a demo as to how someone with no design ability and really not even an eye for design or any coding, how I'm able to get started and build pages. And so on another video, I'll show you some other features of ClickFunnels, but for right now, let's show you this. So I create one funnel, I call it miscellaneous page templates. In here, I have a bunch of different pages, and I'm just going to go down and click add new step. Now the first thing that's going to ask you to do is create a name, and I'm just going to call it opt-in demo. Here, if you have domains existing, like existing websites, you can actually set up a subdomain using Cloudflare, and it's essentially free hosting for you, and it actually becomes a whole secondary website. So you could have a website at the mailboxmoneysystem.com, and then you could have a whole nother website at go. Or offers. Or pages. Whatever you want it, something dot, and it becomes its own website. So it's really cool that you can do that. And then of course you can customize the page flag, but I'm going to leave this blank right now, and it will just create some numbers and gibberish there so that the URL will work. And I could go back and customize that at any time. So now what I want to do is I'm going to give you a demo here, and real quick, I guess before we do that, let me show you. So across the top you have different page types that you can use. And this is really great, again, for someone like me. It kind of gives you a starting place, right? Something to work off of. And you can edit the templates any way you want. So the templates are really good for that. But what I want to do is show you my favorite way. So I like to find pages that I like. So I clicked on this page today on a Facebook ad and really like the way the page is laid out. And so I'm going to show you a couple things here. Number one is images. Okay, this is the biggest stumbling point. So it's easy to type text. If you don't have the ability to create photos in Photoshop or whatever, and you find a page that you like, whether it's a page that you find or a template, you can see that they indicate where images are needed. If you don't have those images, you're going to be dead in the water. And so you can find stock images and that, but here's another little trick. You can grab images that you like, so you could just click here and save image, and then you could take that image and give it to your graphic designer or someone on Fiverr.com and say, look, make me an image just like this, And then of course you would need to give them, you know, a photo of yourself if you wanted to mimic this exact same thing. That way they could take the photo of you, stick it into this little laptop, put a play button on there, and for a few dollars you'd have your own image. Okay. Now another thing is sometimes when you're using landing page builders like ClickFunnels, you'll want to do a feature, so we'll call this a testimonial feature, but the template won't give you the ability to do that. And so you're faced with either having to have someone write the custom code, and you can do that in ClickFunnels, someone can write the custom code for you. But another shortcut would be to simply just grab a screenshot of this, right? Grab a screenshot of what you wanted, and same thing, take the image, right? So, you know, I would just do this. I'd grab a screenshot, and I would send a designer this screenshot, and I'd say, look, take this photo of, you know, this client and this client and this client. And I'd give them those photos or tell them where to go get them from their social outlet. And I'd say, here's the text, and I'd have them give this back to me as a single image. When you have that, I'll show you how you can then use that. So let's go here. I'm just going to grab any template. It doesn't matter because I'm going to essentially delete everything and build this, and we will see just how quickly we can do it. So, okay, now my page editor is opening up, and I'm just going to click Edit Page here, and you can see here is the the page slug that they created for me. So again, you would change that before you actually send traffic to it. Now once the editor opens up here, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to look at this site, and I'm going to get a pretty good feel for what I want to do. So what I'm going to do here is I also want you to notice that you have a green box, you have a blue box, and an orange box. Okay, so the green box is the big container. It's called the section. And inside that section or that container, you have rows, and so they're the blue ones. So the blue ones are the rows. And then inside the blue ones, you have these orange ones, which are elements. And occasionally inside a blue one, you'll see like this, there's two columns, right? A left column and a right column. And that's columns. So you have sections, rows, columns, and elements. And so what I want to do here is I'm going to go ahead and click on the green because I want to create a new template, and I want it to do full width. And it's building my section. And now I'm going to click this little up arrow because I want to be at the very top. And what I want to do is I want to create a new column, and I want to do a left sidebar. There seems to be a little glitch going on here. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to go here and add this new row, or this new section, excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and add the section, make it full width. It's going to build the section. And then in here, I want to add a row, and I want to do a left sidebar. So it's building my row. And now I just want to move this up to the top. So I'm going to go ahead and click up there. And I know that here there was a logo and then some text. So I'm going to just click here, and I'm going to click Add Image. And I'll click on the image. And then over here, now I don't have that exact image, so I just want to take one of my logos and I'll stick it in there. And now I want to make this smaller, so I can come over here and set this to whatever I want. So 200 is fine. Now here, I know I need a headline. And let's say I just want to copy this exactly. I'm going to go ahead and set that out because I want it to kind of be centered in the screen. Okay, and now I want to make this a different color. So here's another little tip. Now, if you wanted the exact colors, if you're in Chrome, there's a little thing here called color picker, and you can say pick color from page, and you can click on it, and then here you can go back here and say, well, I want it to be exact. And so there you go, and now I want this to be white text. But now I need this way smaller, right? So I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to minimize these margins, and I'm going to click into this, and I'm going to minimize those again. Now, with my logo, right, this color doesn't look exactly right. So I just wanted to give you an example, and you know, their text is blue. So, but you could use the color picker and get the exact color codes for everything if you wanted to. So I'm not going to worry about going to that detail just yet, but now here I have the headline, and I have the columns here. So what I'm probably going to do is just get rid of this. So you can delete any column that you want. And what I'm probably do is click this blue thing here, and I'm going to just get 2 even columns because these appear to be more even. And then here I'm going to go ahead and click this as another headline, and this is a headline here. And then I'm going to go ahead and click here, and there was an image, right? And then there were some bullets. Now, the bullets are another example of, it's rare to get exact way you want, right? So you can get very close, but when there are images that you just can't get the way you want them, then I'm going to show you the trick here. So let's go ahead down here now, and let's say that I want to get to this part. And we're just going to pretend like this page. I can see that Anik is split testing this because earlier I went ahead and copied this, and just move this down here, and now watch, I'm going to go image, and I'm going to come over here, and this was what his page looked like a moment ago. It had this, the testimonials looked like this. Now, if I go ahead and save this, and just give you a quick preview, and here it always reminds you, so you don't have to do it right now, but it always reminds you as you save that you need to customize your title and your description. So for all your SEO benefit, you'll want to do that. But there you go, right? So I got my blue banner. I could even make it a little bit smaller. I could mimic that exact color if I wanted. To get this in there is a little more advanced, so sometimes you're not going to be able to do it exactly, but it is possible. And you have your headline, right? You have my bullets in there. I'd have my photo. Now, if I wanted to have a button right over here, I got my button, and it says, yes, save my seat. So I could say, yes, save my seat. And he had a little icon at the end, so I go over here under advanced, say icon. I want the icon after because that's how I had it. And looks like his button is full width there, so let me go ahead and click under advanced again and come down and say button width, full width. Now this is a relatively new feature with ClickFunnels, and I absolutely love it. So button effect, you can choose from different effects. Now I like this one best, so I'm going to go ahead and save that so you can see it. You can see it there rocking. Now, again, I can customize, make my font bigger and all that, and I could really get it looking pretty much identical. But you can see how quickly it is to build these pages. Now, there's another really cool feature. Let's just say that you got this header exactly the way you wanted. Well, now you can go ahead and click Save, and you could save this whole header so that you can now reuse it on other pages. So you can, as you design elements, I want you to think about it this way. Once you design rows or elements or sections, you can begin to save those as individual pieces. That way you can reuse them over and over and over on different pages. So after you build out a few, you can really build pages super, super fast. So the other thing to do is once you, when you have a button like this, you have a couple options, and you can set the action here. So you could submit it, have it submit a form. If you collect a name and email here, you could have it open a pop-up. You could have it link out to another page. You can go to the next step. So you have a bunch of actions that you can do. If you wanted to set a pop-up, you could do it right here. You can customize this the same way. You can integrate it with your email marketing. So whether you're using Aweber or Infusionsoft or whatever, I use Infusionsoft, so you could set it there. Super, super easy. Now, the other thing, let me just go ahead and save this, is within ClickFunnels, I will do another video on that one, but inside ClickFunnels, you can actually build an entire membership site. Now, this is really valuable because I think memberships are the way to go, especially as we go into 2017 and into 2018. I think memberships are going to continue to grow in popularity, and I think they're going to continue to produce a really nice income for those who have them. So you can actually go right in here, and again, you can just do it right in here because I want to add a new step, membership demo, and I will do this full membership build out in another video for you, but just want to show you really quickly. Just add a step. I'm going to call it membership demo, and it's going to ask me what pages I want again. And right here, I can just go ahead and set the membership access or membership area, and again, it gives me templates, and I can customize the templates just like I did everything else. But it's a really great way just to get started and get your content in here super quick, super easy. So listen, I appreciate this. I hope this helped you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, use the link below and sign up for ClickFunnels. You'll do so through my affiliate link. Yes, I will earn a few nickels. But once you do that, if you forward me your receipt, I will give you a really cool bonus that you'll absolutely want to have, and it can save you hours and hours and hours once you get started. So hit me up with comments or questions or email. All right, thanks.